All right. Oh, wait, did I go live?
Yeah.
God damn it, you fucking you're pissing me off here, dumb bird. Okay, hey guys. Alrighty, so I have a story to tell. You're not getting on my goddamn head. Jesus fucking Christ. I love you, but you bother me when you do that. All right, so anyway, I will if he keeps jumping up there. Yeah, so I concussed myself, and I am acting a little bit different. I can tell I'm acting different because I'm not thinking properly. So anyway, what happened was I was sleeping, taking a nap like I do normally. I wake up early to take everybody to work, and then I come home and I take a little nap before getting along with the day. And I was taking a nap. Ashley decides to cook a pizza, and she sets the fire alarm off. And long story short, when you get to a certain age, you've got to navigate stairs at a certain speed a little bit better. And I went just full face right into a wall. I was telling Eric there's a lump on my forehead now. It actually hurts to touch. Like I can't put pressure on this side here. It's because it's bruised. But I was told do the rest, and it was kind of funny because I do have to drive everybody to work and everything. Today was the day nobody had to go anywhere. Well, Ashley went to work. I picked her up at noon, and ever since then there was nothing to do. So I fell asleep, and God dang, I can't wake up. I mean, I am out of it, man. But I gave myself a concussion. You know, the gift keeps on giving. And I figure, what the heck? Let's, I'm going to keep this. I said to everybody, we'll do a Halloween hangout, and that's cool. And we'll talk movies. We'll talk scary songs, whatever you kids want to talk about as far as that's concerned. But did I die? Eric and Boyd asks. As far as I know, yes. All righty. Little man, you are going to go back to your cage. I can't handle you if you're rambunctious. He has actually been pretty good. According to Gail, I fell asleep earlier, and he just laid right next to me. What were you saying there, Eric?
I wasn't. I was coughing.
Oh, okay. Eric and Boyd, as a matter of fact, did. I had a good time. What we're going to talk about? Stuff I think they're waiting for the Geek Pup show to end, so the rest of according to Eric here, he was saying that they didn't think I was going to go on today, and so they did an extra reading. And but I was thinking, nope. I promised the Halloween hangout. We're going to do the Halloween hangout and talk about all the awesome spooky movies and such. You know, I only watched one new movie this month. It was Matthew McConaughey movie about a bus picking up a bunch of kids in a forest fire. It's actually pretty good. I think it was called The Lost Bus or something like that. It was actually all right. Otherwise, it has been straight up horror. I'm ready for Christmas. I am straight up ready for Christmas movies. Do you know what I noticed, Derek? Other than planes, trains, and automobiles, name a good Thanksgiving movie.
I don't.
There aren't. Home for the Holidays sucked. What was that one with Sarah Jessica Parker, where the guy brings Diane Keaton and Craig Nelson play the parents, and every fucking character in that movie is a shitty character, except for the person who comes in to meet. She's going to marry Sarah Jessica Parker. She's going to marry the main son, the older son. And they just treat her like shit all the way through, talking about how bad a person is. But you never see that. You only see how bad this entire family Stone. That was it. But I noticed there's.
I like that movie.
You do? Oh, I fucking hate that. I'm actually. Say again.
It was Abigail Breslin in that as a little kid?
Maybe I just not a lot of.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Little Miss Sunshine. Never mind.
Oh, Little Miss Sunshine's brilliant. I love Little Miss Sunshine. Yeah, we're on the same page as far as that is. I'm guessing he hasn't seen Freebirds. I have. It sucked. It sucked. However, Thanksgiving is enjoyable. That is right. That is right. And there was a slasher film that is tolerable that came out like last year or the year before. Also, I would like you guys. What can I say? Nope. I'm gonna wait until somebody says it in the chat. But yeah, I noticed there's no good Thanksgiving movie, so I'm going straight to Christmas. Like November 1st, we're starting the holidays off with Christmas Vacation, and we're gonna move from there. But for this holiday, I watched the entire Halloween franchise, and I watched Friday the 13th franchise, like all of them. And I got to tell you, I think there may be only 3 decent Halloween movies. I didn't know how many Halloween movies sucked. Maybe 4 decent Halloween. Now, Gail over here, she's like the first one. First Halloween film, that's it. So, no, the third one I like as well. Yeah. You like H2O, so that's 2 for you. I like the first one, the second, the third, and H2O. So there's 4 for me. I can tolerate 5. But goddamn, it is just a horrible franchise. On the other side, I watched all the Friday the 13th movies. And I love the Friday the 13th movies, but I know they're horrible. That's the reason why I like them. They're stupid. I mean, except for this time around, I was like, nah, I don't think so. I don't know what was wrong with me. I'm just very, very hard on horror films this year. I don't know. What's up, Desert Rose? How you doing, guys? Thanksgiving. Let's see. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is good. It most definitely is. And did you see that article we did a couple of years ago? We did a video about how people were saying that Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is racist. Because if you look at the picture where they're all sitting and having Thanksgiving dinner, all the white kids are on one side and there's Franklin all by himself on the other. So the whole thing is racist. I spent this Halloween season, says Austin Proctor, getting over with the classics. I just want to get off my watch list, but wasn't excited for the classic slashers. And then one slick dude brings up the Universal monster movies. You're a fan of the Universal monster movies, aren't you, Eric?
I watched She-Wolf of London, Ghost of Frankenstein, and House of Frankenstein this week.
Oh, wow. Those are 3 I have not seen, or at least I don't remember seeing.
Yeah, those are 3 that I know I'd never seen. As a June Lockhart was in She-Wolf of London, so to commemorate her shuffling off this mortal coil, I watched that, and yeah, I mean, everybody's seen Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein. So, want to go a little deeper into the catalog. That's a couple. They're only a little over an hour long, so they're quick watches.
Yeah, I watched all the main yesterday, as a matter of fact. Oh, I'm sorry. Say again.
No, I was telling one slick that's on the Christmas lineup.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I'm going to put that on my list to watch. Okay, boy, you got to get off. Got to go. All righty. But yeah, yesterday I was looking. I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch some of these Universal horror films, and they're all like 75 minutes. I mean, they're really short films. Yeah. I forgot about them. I haven't watched them in forever. And I was telling Gail, I haven't watched Creature of the Black Lagoon since like 1990, 92. So it's been like 30 something years since I saw this. And I watched it last night. It was really good. I enjoyed that one. I watched Frankenstein, not Frankenstein. It was Dracula came up next. And it was boring. I was like, wow, has it always been this boring? And I just didn't notice it before. Or maybe I'm overly critical now because, like I said, I was going off on the Friday the 13th movies.
Well, Dracula seems boring because it has a very underwhelming ending.
Mm-hmm. They killed the monster off camera.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry, I killed him.
Yeah, they follow him into the room. Then next thing you know,
yeah, you see. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
The next thing you know, TCM is showing scenes from something upcoming.
Yep.
When can you miss it ending?
You see Jonathan Harker. He runs up to Mina, and she's almost about to turn into a vampire and kill him, and all of a sudden she's not interested anymore. And he comes up, "Don't worry about Dracula. I killed him." You don't kill the main character off screen. It doesn't work that way. So I don't know. It just didn't work for me. But Frankenstein is damn beautiful, man. That one is it is so good. And Bride of Frankenstein is my favorite of all of the classic horror films. I just, that one is so great. And I'll tell you what, I couldn't help but notice. There's the mad scientist in this one makes it toast. He says, "Of gods and monsters." And of course, that's where we get the title for all the Justice League stuff. And but also there's a brilliant film called Gods and Monsters, about the making of Bride of Frankenstein. It stars Brendan Fraser and Magneto, Lord of the Rings guy, not Jeffrey Rush. Ian McKellen. Yeah. It's a beautiful film about the making of Bride of Frankenstein. I highly recommend it. But it's something that the Bride of Frankenstein, that one scene is so freaking iconic. And it is literally the last 5 minutes of the entire movie where you actually meet the Bride of Frankenstein. It's some great stuff. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I think Elsa Lanchester might be in the movie longer as Mary Shelley than the bride.
Could be. I didn't put that together. Thank you very much. I really did not put that together. Friday the 13th, 1, 2, 3, Paranormal Activity, 1, 2, 3, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Trick-or-Treat, I Know What You Did Last Summer, A Quiet Place. Those are the ones I didn't enjoy. Really? Wow. Okay. Friday the 13th 1 is okay. It invited everything. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Sit back, guys. I'm gonna do this. Friday the 13th 1. It was absolutely a great start to the film without being a great movie. It's good. It's entertaining. But ultimately, it's fine. I would also, by the way, put to everybody how non-violent Friday the 13th is. A lot of people die. I mean, it's violent in the fact that people die. Say again?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, it's violent in the fact that people die, but it never shows the gore. It's gory. No, it really isn't. A lot of the times you'll see a hatchet come down and it'll cut away. The first one is one of the only ones that'll actually show the hatchet in the head or something like that. But you always see the aftermath. You never see actual gore. It's not like the Terrifier or anything like that, which is possibly the goriest films that are going these days. Friday the 13th 2. Huge improvement over the first film. I think they kind of understand how a slasher film works. Some of the best kills, the wheelchair going down. It would rank, if I were to do a ranking, it would probably be way high up on the list. Friday the 13th 3 is a little bit silly. It's in 3D, so you get a lot of effects. Of course, you're not watching it in 3D, so it doesn't make sense. But it is I would say, while it's it's in second place so far. Not a bad film. Not a bad film. The fourth one, they're actually trying to make a movie, and I dig that. Corey Feldman plays a good character. Of course, at the end, he's one of the only characters that you see. Wait a second. Let's not just stab him once and run away, guys. Die, 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 die. We also get the Crispin Glover dance scene. You know, it's a lot of fun. Here's a controversial thing. By the way, 4 would definitely be at the top of the first 4. Halloween 5, shitty film, but it's not as bad as everybody says. I think if you take out the whole fact that it turns out not to be Jason at the end of it, turns out to be like an ambulance driver or something. If you take that out, the kills are actually okay.
How many Halloweens was Jason actually in?
Oh, this Friday the 13th, and he was in. Oh, did I? Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, blame the concussion.
That's it. Every mistake is based on the concussion. 6, they revive it. They actually now, in 6, they decide, okay, we have an iconic character. We're going to film him like an iconic character. You get a lot of low shots. You get a lot of basically hero shots for the villain. He's the main character. Let's face it. Everybody who comes in, they're just there to get killed. You know, Jason's the hero, and they finally say he's our big baddie. He's the badass. And this is where it starts. The one thing I like about this one is they finally bring kids into the camp. And I think it could have gone a lot darker, and I would have liked to it. But this is also, if you watch, there's no bloody kills or anything in this one. The 7th one is also, in my opinion, a great one because of this is when Kane Hodder starts being Jason, and he is he gives the character of Jason character. You know, he's not just a mindless zombie in the body of Kane Hodder, the way he acts, the way he reacts, and such like that. So this elevates it. And I dig on this one. Maybe it's the superhero fan in me, but the girl has telekinesis versus Jason. This is also when we find out Jason is a zombie. It's probably the best design because when the mask pops off, you get that gruesome kind of face there. Then you get Jason Takes Manhattan. After that, Jason Takes Manhattan's the worst. I think that's the worst of them. That's actually the one I turned off. I was like, yeah, I can't do this one anymore. Once they got off the boat, it turns to shit. And I just couldn't watch it, so I turned it off. So I've got to nail that one as the worst. By the way, not a lot of people know this, but Paramount had been embarrassed by Friday 13th. They would make them for $13 million. I just threw that number out there, and they would make 50 to 100 million. You know, so the numbers on it, the profits were huge, so they would keep making them. But they were embarrassed by it, so they sold to New Line. That's why. If you go and you see the box sets, they only go up to 8, which is Jason Takes Manhattan's because that's what Paramount owned. New Line bought Jason after that. Of course, they did Jason Goes to Hell, and that's why you could have the Freddy glove at the end of Jason Goes to Hell, which set off all the rumors that now there's going to be a Jason vs. Freddy. Jason Goes to Hell is shit. But if you take the Jason out of it, it's not a bad body switch movie, but it's not great. Number 10, Jason X, the one where he goes into space, fantastic. That might be my favorite Jason film. It's fantastic. It's absolutely, it steers into the camp, and that's what I love about it. As much as I wish 6 would have gone darker, I love the fact that if you're going to have Jason in space, don't make it dark. You be exactly what you got to be exactly what it ended up being. And it was fantastic for it. It was stupid. It was campy. It made fun of all the tropes. I loved it. Then you get to Freddy versus Jason. Freddy versus Jason, once again, I think that's better than a lot of people give credit. I remember sitting in the theaters and there was a lot of debate. Oh, who are you for? I'm a Jason fan, straight up, when it comes to Freddy versus Jason. I actually like the Friday 13th movies. That's not to say I like all the Friday 13th movies better than all of the Nightmare movies. but I'm just a Jason fan, so I was rooting for him. And it was really cool to be a part of that because while we were waiting for the movie to start, people were really debating who would win. And my whole take on it was, in the dream world, Freddy's got him. You bring him out, and Freddy, he's a skinny guy. Yeah, he's got claws, but what is he going to throw at Jason that Jason hasn't already experienced? Yeah, so he's going to kill him. And, of course, that's the way they played it. So, and then you get to the Friday the 13th, the remake. Loved it. I thought that it was dark enough. I don't think that they had the tropes, but they didn't make fun of the tropes. And it was fun. I mean, it was fine for if you like Friday the 13th. It's going to deliver everything you needed, and it's going to do it seriously. And I think it created a really good, scary film. Of course, there were its moments. Hey, trusty sidekick, what are you up to, sir? How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Now, I'm hearing this is Doubtfire. Who are you?
That'll be 35 cents for gimmick infringement.
We had our last trivia at the place that we play probably ever on Wednesday night, and we were doing okay. Our team was doing okay until we got to a category where he gave us 4 names of characters and 4 movies, and we had to match the character with the horror movie that they survived. And none of us watch horror movies.
Do you remember the names?
Oh, God, no. The only one I remember is Carol Ann, and that was Poltergeist, and we had just watched that.
Poltergeist, yeah. Yeah. That one I could... Hey! Maranya!
Woo!
Hello.
Hello. I'm doing 500% better.
All righty. Cool. I'm doing 20.
Okay, yeah, you bumped your head, doofus.
How did you hit your head?
Going downstairs way too fast.
Oh ho ho! And you were probably dizzy.
Watch out for that last step. It
I've
exists.
done that. Oh yes.
And it was just okay. Let's see. Austin's saying the ones I did enjoy were Carrie, Rosemary's Baby, Pet Sematary, Pan's Labyrinth, great film. The Legend of Boggy Creek, Something Wicked This Way Comes. We watched that one also. Babadook, I can talk about Babadook. Gremlins, that's a Christmas movie. Edward Scissorhands, that's a Christmas movie. And Hammer's Mummy. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I stopped watching Night of the Comet because it's a Christmas movie. I didn't know that. I never put that together. I never remembered that. So I'm going to put it in my Christmas rotation along with Psycho, because Psycho is a Christmas movie also.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, honey. Yeah. You didn't know Psycho was a Christmas movie?
No, I did not know. I would know is that they used Hershey's syrup to make the blood.
Right. When you see Marion Crane driving out of the city, look in the background. There's Christmas decorations everywhere. There's Christmas decorations everywhere. Yeah, it took high definition for me to realize this. So it's not like something I knew a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and I worked at the Alfred Hitchcock thing. I didn't.
And you still didn't know it. Okay.
By the way,
yeah.
While you were taking us on a magical mystery tour of Friday the 13th, One Slick asked if you had ever seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I have. First half was outstanding.
Oh,
second half, they tried to make it a movie and it fell apart.
Oh.
They tried to take themselves seriously.
It's like the last third. Yeah, it instead of parodying slasher films, it becomes a slasher film, and it doesn't become a great slasher film. But that first, and I'm going to correct you, it wasn't half; it was about a third. But that first two thirds, there's only 3 and a third, right? Fan freaking tastic! It is so amazing, and it is funny as all kinds of hell. I mean, it is just. It's bloodier than Friday the 13th, by the way. One of the best things, what it is these kids go to the woods at the same time these two brothers go, and they bought this cabin in the woods to fix up and have a summer cabin. But they're out fishing one night, and a girl falls in the water, and the friends think that they kidnap her and are going to kill her. So they go off trying to kill the two guys, Tucker and Dale. And as they do that, they end up murdering or committing suicide. Like they've got a wood chipper to get rid of all the excess wood, and one guy just leaping, trying to get Tucker, just dives right into the wood chipper. It's just stupid stuff like that all throughout the first 2/3 of the film. Funniest movie. I will highly recommend that. It was really
it's
good.
the most you will ever laugh at a guy falling into a wood chipper.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to see the movie.
I've never even
the Babadook is
you would laugh as it happens.
It depends on who actually falls into it.
It is a very funny movie. But
I was very excited.
And by the way, after this attack, well, go ahead.
I was just going to say I was very excited that Disney Plus finally had something wicked this week.
They did. When I don't have Disney Plus, of course they put it on there. Of course.
That was one last year. My wife and I were trying to find it somewhere.
It
was not available anywhere.
I know.
And then this year they finally had it again.
There's only one
when I first saw Something Wicked This Way Comes, the spiders.
The spiders. I'm a definite arachnophobe.
Yeah.
And I had a nightmare after I was saw with a friend, and then I was staying over her house. I had a nightmare that the ceiling in the room I was staying in came down and the spiders came on top of me. So yeah.
I saw that when I saw it when it came out in theaters, and it was one of those where we asked, can we go to the movies by ourselves? And we did. And me and my cousin, we were scared shitless. Also, it was one of the times where I got to tell you, Pam Grier just kind of confirmed my heterosexuality.
Oh yes,
God dang, she was gorgeous. She was gorgeous as the Spider Lady.
Oh yeah.
But Babadook I always liked because when I first saw it, I was like, God damn, this movie's about depression. That's the whole thing. The Babadook, it represents the mother's depression. And she gets more and more into this manic depression. She gets stuck in her head. And every time she sees the Babadook, it's one step closer to the point where she herself is telling her child that tomorrow she's going to get them two out of there. She's going to escape. And by escape, she means she's going to kill herself and the child. And it's the child tries to help her get out of this manic depression, this funk that she's in. And I love that, the way that they handled that as a horror film and such. So yeah, it's a really good movie. Let's see. I still like to watch the silent movie Nosferatu. I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah, it's one slick. I really like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the one with De Niro. I haven't seen that in forever. Not a big fan, but if you like it, you like it, right?
Yeah, the best one is the TV movie with Michael Cera's it as the creature. That's the best one. The two-parter.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera's.
Yeah, the twist was he was handsome at first, but he starts decaying.
And then he spoilers, he rips off the head of the bride that he made, that Frankenstein made. The creature rips it off because she had a little ribbon to cover up the thing on her neck, the little stitches and stuff, and she was really pretty. And the creature thought she was made for him, but Frankenstein ended up being with her, if I remember correctly. And then the creature just, comes into the party and then he just rips her head off. It's like, and that was a TV movie.
Come on, boy.
Back in the 70s or whatever.
Yep.
It was crazy. I loved it.
Wow. Though. Okay, so we're talking about two different Michael Ceras.
Cera.
Wait, I don't want your feet to fall into that pan.
It is Michael Cera's in it. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's
the same one for he's been in a few other movies, but yeah, that's the same one. It was a TV movie.
Let me catch up to everybody here. If I had a nickel every time I've seen a spooky movie for Halloween season that turned out to be a Christmas movie, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. Okay. Well,
yeah.
That's true. Now, I debate everybody on this one. I'm right, they're wrong. There is actually no debate. It's just there's what I say, and then everybody who thinks differently is incorrect. And that is Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie. It is not a Halloween. I hear but you can watch it both. No, it is not. It is not not 1 second of Nightmare Before Christmas is in Halloween. The whole beginning is the end. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm wrong. The first song is in Halloween, and they're talking about what Halloween is, but it's not about Halloween. It's about Christmas.
Right.
That's it. Dalton's not here, so I could say that without anybody pushing back on it. But it is a Christmas movie. It's about Halloween taking over.
Yeah, Batman Returns is both. It is both actually because
that's a Christmas movie.
Wait, no. Batman. Batman Forever. Batman Forever is the Halloween movie.
Yes, Batman Forever is the Halloween movie. Yes,
because they had Trick or Treat.
It takes place on Halloween.
Yeah, because you have Riddler and Two-Face visiting the Wayne Manor, and they knock out Alfred to get into the Batcave.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Somebody else pointed. What was it? Is Karate Kid a Halloween movie?
Because, I have no idea.
And I'm thinking with the rules, the way people play the rules for Christmas movies. If there's a Christmas scene, it's a Christmas movie. I guess that would make Karate Kid a Halloween movie also.
Yeah.
What would you do with a movie like what was that? The Holiday Inn. What is that? I mean, I know a lot of people say it's a Christmas movie, but it's kind of all. I prefer to think of it as Abraham Lincoln's Day movie because that's the only thing people are going to remember if they watch it today. You know what I'm talking about there.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
I bought it at Walmart.
Let's do the whole show in blackface.
It was a triple. It was a triple. It was a triple feature. You got in one thing. You got Family Man, Love Actually, and Holiday Inn. I'd never seen Holiday Inn, so I'm sitting there. I'm watching. I'm loving it. This is a great movie. This is. I cannot. What the fuck? It wasn't even just like Bing Crosby coming out in blackface doing the little dance. It's when the girl comes out full on pickaninny hairstyle and the whole nine. We's all going down. Oh, Jesus Lord in heaven.
Oh yeah, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Okay, it's different time.
Yeah, because it is because there's that scene with the big rabbit.
See, Dark Admiral is saying the Dead trilogy, the Return trilogy, the House That Dripped Blood, Tales from the Crypt, Hammer, Vault of Horror. Oh, I watched Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. I do particularly love that movie. I bought Something Wicked years ago on DVD. Glad I did because I don't have Disney Plus. I'm thinking about not having it because I for payment, I said, take it out of PayPal. I don't like things going into my bank account. Yeah. And they found a way to circumvent PayPal and they go straight to the bank account. Problem is I don't use my bank account for much. Except for a couple of things. So I've got the money there for that. And when it's gone, so it's like I keep telling don't take it out of the bank account. Here's PayPal. And they keep doing it. And every time I got to go to the bank and say, why are you fucking paying stuff when I don't have the money? And it's a big pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
Last Man on Earth. I love that. The Vincent Price version.
Yes.
We only resubscribed to Disney Plus because my son, playing Marvel Rivals, he wanted to go back and rewatch all of the Marvel stuff in order, including like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that stuff.
Oh boy.
But he paid for it.
I'll tell you why
he makes more money than I do. So
The reason I have Disney Plus, Apple Dumpling Gang, Ugly Dash
I
Ham,
love that movie.
Shaggy Dog, Love Bug. It's not even like I love the animated, but I miss those old, everything looks fake as hell Disney live actions that you just don't. They'll reproduce on DVD. They'll put the animateds out on DVD all day, every day, but you don't see the Cat from Outer Space or Darby O'Gill and all that, the Gnome-mobile.
Well, Darby O'Gill, the last time I watched it, they had redubbed stuff. It wasn't I mean, we've got the Darby O'Gill videotape, and what I watched on Disney Plus was not the original.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want... It's Sean Connery. You don't overdub Sean Connery.
I don't think they overdubbed him, but they overdubbed some other stuff.
What?
So long as they kept the singing. Oh, she's my dear, my darling one.
But now, have they ever put the world's greatest athlete on Disney Plus?
Oh my gosh, Gianmichael Vincent and the father from Good Times. What was his name? He was in
John Amos.
Yeah, he played in that one as well. Was Don Knotts in that? Who was his assistant? No, it's Tim Conway in that one.
Yes. Right?
Wasn't he the assistant? Yeah.
I think so.
Because, yeah. By the way, not a guilty pleasure. I'm not guilty about this. I don't feel guilty. I am a Don Knotts movie fan.
Uh-huh.
Love him. Goes to Mr. Chicken, The Incredible Mr. Limpet, Shakiest Gun in the West. Yeah, love them all. Yeah. Let's see. Something has been added. Hey, Lady M and Trusty from Jackson Ricard. Pete's Dragon fan freaking. I watched it. By the way, I will say this also without guilt. The remake of Pete's Dragon is not bad either, but the original, I remember the original. It had to have been an employee showing, like they were doing something special for the employees. Because I remember we went into not a big theater; it was like a small white room, and we watched it for the first time, and then we watched it in theaters afterwards. Now, granted, it's been 50 years since I saw it in this thing, but I loved it ever since. I mean, and it's great music, great fun. We were talking about Halloween horror films. Now we're talking about Disney movies. It's awesome. Best part of having Disney Plus was all the old Marvel cartoons. I watched Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends a bunch of times. Yeah, I did too. Darby O'Gill is on Blu-ray. Got to get that. I have a lot of those old Disney movies, but they're on VHS. Hot Lead. By the way, we had a little extra money last week, and I splurged on two things. One of them, none of you guys have noticed yet. Two is a Don Knotts box set, just because I wanted to get Hot Lead, Cold Feet. Yeah, but it's really cool watching those, and I did that. That's where I also I watched Something Wicked This Way Comes. I was so freaking happy they put that on.
Another one I'd like to see on there is Summer Magic. Now that's one with Burl Ives, and I think it's got Haley Mills. Mm-hmm. But I've never seen it on Disney Plus.
He did. Yeah, a couple of Burl Ives' biggest Disney songs come from Summer Magic. But yeah, it's pretty good. Eric, you've been quiet for a little bit. He says, trying to get him in. He might have gone to grab something to eat. I recently picked up a set of DVDs of Herbie the Love Bug. I know it's that one blue set with all of them. I watched the original and I was just enamored with it. You know, what's his name? David something or other from Mary Poppins and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I would follow him. I mean, anything he does, I'll watch. You know who I'm talking about. The dad from Mary Poppins.
I know who you're talking about.
Uptight English guy in it. Yeah.
One year, my oldest son was in Boy Scouts and we were doing the Pinewood Derby. We made a car for my younger son, and it was Herbie the Love Bug.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was not fast or
I
at
always,
all. But
after watching the Herbie movies. after watching the Herbies, of course, in the 70s, these Volkswagens were everywhere. So I always looked for the one somebody painted like a love bug. You'd always find somebody.
You'll still see one of those.
But I get that
riding around sometimes.
If I ever got my dream car, a 1977 Gran Torino, I would probably have to resist the urge to paint it white and red with a red stripe down the side. You know, so it's not Starsky and Hutch, but you know what you're gonna do. It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. So what? Oh, go on ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna ask. I was gonna try to steer it towards more Halloween stuff and the horror movies and the songs and such. I don't know about you guys, but I like to put on Alice Cooper.
Steven.
Time, you know, the Welcome to My Nightmare being one of my favorite.
Dude,
yes, I was about to bring that up. Everybody brings up Welcome to My Nightmare off that album. Steven will your mind.
Steven
look
is my
for it on YouTube after this, but look for Alice Cooper Steven. Yeah,
that's my favorite song of
that song.
That's my favorite song of that album. Okay.
Yeah, the Alice Cooper is one of my favorite musical artists, and what I find funny is that yes, he does the horror stuff, but he's got a sense of humor. Listen to a song called Jessie Jane. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Hey, Black Spiders, how's it going? What
spiders?
Happy Halloween to everybody. He's saying, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm okay with that. But we watched Arachnophobia. With John Goodman and Jeff Daniels. It's that one was a lot of fun.
I had a fun experience with that. I was at a convention over New Year's, and I was doing like
John Goodman
security.
Is the exterminator.
Yeah, I was doing room security, right? Where you have to watch, make sure nobody messes with anything. Mm-hmm. I was like really late, and I'm tired, and I'm standing outside the room where they're playing Arachnophobia. And it's like every time I would try to look at the screen to keep myself awake, it was when they had all the spiders rush me. Every single time, it's like, ugh. That was my experience with Arachnophobia. Anyway.
We rewatched Hocus Pocus last night.
Oh, I haven't watched that in years. That was a great movie.
Thought of you tonight. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Dark Admiral saying, I thought of you tonight. Some of the people that was here hanging out was asking me about Cooper because they couldn't remember what song they were thinking of. Oh, that might be. There you go. Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds is classic. Never saw it. That I now want to see that. I first heard Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds on Halloween 1978 at midnight. I listened to it every few years. When I was doing the newspaper route, I got my hands on the original radio broadcast. And that was a lot of fun. I love those old 1930s and 40s radio broadcasts and such. But they did, of course, the War of the Worlds. Now, the myth is that a lot of people, because he did it as a news report. So you had Citizen Kane actor.
Orson Welles.
What is his name? Orson Welles. You have Orson Welles acting like a news reporter, and he did it as a newscast. So a lot of people thought that they were listening to something that was actually happening, and it caused riots in some towns. Now, I heard that was a myth. I also I do know that they made a movie out of it. I forgot the title. It's Night of something or other, but it stars the actor that plays Glenn something, the actor that plays Superman's dad in the original Superman movie.
Glenn Ford.
Yeah. And I remember watching it. I remember liking it. But it's kind of weird that might actually have happened. It might actually be so. Come on.
I remember that TV movie they talked about where it was a panic.
He's trying to eat me.
or groom you, yes.
No, he's I got a cut up there also, and it's a red spot on a white sheet, so he's going after it. So
he's eyeing it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Black
zombie.
Widow was probably my favorite from the album. Okay. Tony, have you heard that somebody was trying to animate War of the Worlds? Excuse me. This was several years ago, so that probably never happened. I don't know. Hopefully, it depends. Anytime I hear would you like, or how would you like a version of this? These days, it really depends on who gets a hold of it.
Yeah.
You know, I could say it's like I said. I wanted a Legion of Superheroes. So they gave us one, and it was written by Brian Michael Bendis and drawn by Riley Rosmell.
Oh,
you know, that's a monkey's paw wish, you know. But yeah, so I always say be careful what you ask for, because they might just give it to you in ways that you don't like.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? What's his name? The guy who used to be a part of original Comic Skater, now everybody's pissed at him.
Oh, what? Richard?
Yeah, diversity. Yeah, diversity in comics.
Richard Meyer?
What was I about to say? Yeah.
What about him?
Okay, hold on. What was going on? What were we talking about? Because that made me think of him. I'm sorry, I lost it. I'm sorry, guys. I am not 100%. Like I said, I'm probably about 20. The weird thing is I was told that, you know, get rest, sleep a lot, but I had things to do, and today I had nothing to do, so all I've been doing is sleeping, and so I got to admit I'm not 100% there. If I come back to it, because he said something. He was saying something, and because I watch his videos now, because you guys were like, oh, I can't believe he's going off the rails. So now I'm watching him go off the rails like a fucking cluster.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Desert Rose, how you doing?
Yeah, good night and happy Halloween to you, Dark Admiral.
Yes. Y'all have
no,
a good
Dark
night.
Admiral's not leaving. It's Darth Cato.
Oh, Darth Cato.
Oh,
I
Darth
apologize. Darth Cato. I get to yeah.
I'm heading out. Got places to go tomorrow. Yeah, Gail gets up to go to work tomorrow at 4. I think 4 to 5. I forget what time she has to be there.
4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's we already thought, like, after the auction, I might not actually go to sleep. I'm just wait until, because a lot of times I'm up until 2 or 3, and then I'll just drive her to work and then come home. Yeah. But yeah. Sunday is the comic book convention.
Ooh,
so there you go. Tomorrow we are having an auction. I put together a pretty good auction, and got some new big dogs and such.
And then you get to turn your clock back an hour.
It is tomorrow.
Wait, that's daylight savings as well.
Well, let me
so that means we lose more sleep.
No, we gain an hour. We get to sleep an extra hour.
Oh, we gain an hour. Okay.
Let me check that to be sure.
Only if you go to sleep before that takes effect.
It does.
or after, yeah. If you go to sleep, if it takes effect and you go to sleep an hour later, you're still screwed.
Oh, it is. No. It is after after 2 a.m. on Sunday. Ah. Okay.
Now, one weekend at William and Mary, I suggested we go on fraternity savings time. So on Friday, we turned our clocks ahead an hour. We started the party an hour earlier. And then on Sunday evening, we turned our clocks back an hour, and we had an extra hour to study for our classes on Monday.
Okay.
Everybody did it.
That sounds good. Yeah. Oh, goodness. With the exception of Arizona, they have common sense standard time. Let's see what's going on. I'm ready for tonight. I have the goat dogs, enough wood for the fire all night. The goat dogs. What are goat dogs like? Is that a hot dog made of goat? Because I want one. Yeah, I got to tell you, the sad thing about me, I love trying new things. So if I ever got like really rich, I'd be one of those that would get the underground, eat all the endangered species.
Oh my god!
I love trying new food. So I might actually turn into an evil bastard. Oh goodness gracious! Desert Rose talking about how she's in. Okay, you guys are talking to each other.
Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious! It has been a lot of fun dealing with this thing. Oh, but one thing I'm gonna straight up is that a hot dog made of goat? Because I won't.
I won't
He
want
is
to
planning on a
that.
remake of The Freshman. Exactly.
Record that one
I
for
love that
posterity,
movie
kids.
where they. Yeah. Sorry that. Yeah, The Freshman was kind of fun. That was a decent movie where they pretend like they're doing a restaurant where they serve endangered species, but they come up with different meats that people are not used to eating, and they just feed it and tell everybody it's what it is. Oh, spoiler alert. The fall, yeah. But there you go. An extra hour of sleep, I'll take it. I know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You could always
Now,
tell
one
when
thing
you went
that
on
made
daylight, when you went on.
since nobody noticed.
What?
I
Nobody
was
knows
gonna
what.
say,
Oh, go on ahead,
we
please
could
finish your
always
thought because I'm about to change subject.
we could always tell when we went on daylight savings time
Oh,
because there was one girl at our church who would
Yeah.
always come in the middle of the service because she forgot to turn her clock forward.
There you go. One thing that's made the concussion difficult,
yes.
and the lady told me, is that I finally got new glasses.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and a new prescription.
Okay,
So
what is
with the concussion, my prescription. Oh, I can see things.
Okay, are you nearsighted,
for far away?
farsighted? Oh, you can see things far away, but you're not good for near. So
I
you're
don't.
far. You're far. Are you nearsighted,
Right.
farsighted, or astigmatism?
I can see things far away. No, I can see things near. I can't see things far.
Okay, you're nearsighted. I'm all three.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know if that was it. I didn't know if it. Yeah. Well, they originally wanted to give me trifocals. I told them no because that's what the other glasses were, and when they broke, they tilted, and I was looking through two different lenses, and I said I don't want to do that.
Oh no! See, they don't have the lines, so they're. I have nearsighted, farsighted, and astigmatism. Fun times.
Yep. Now, that did not help the concussion because I was trying to get used to a new prescription at the same time. I'm trying not to vomit and trip over everything. So.
I remember one time as a kid.
Say hello.
Somehow I managed to make my glasses go tilt, and so they were just enough tilt, but my eyes adjusted to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got my new glasses, it felt like everything was on a tilt because they were straight, and it was like when I would go into the room, it felt like there's a little bit of a tilt to the room. So, okay, why did cell phone wear glasses? Because it lost its contacts.
But why? Thank you, MK. Never stop being you. Yeah. We lost Eric. I don't know what he's probably. I don't know.
Maybe he's eating his pizza.
I know when we started. Yeah, I was about to say when he started, he was eating pizza. Maybe he's taking his time and doing that kind of stuff.
Or Coco is chewing on the wire. Either way.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, like I said, Oh, hello, Eric.
That's why I said there's new people that aren't here all the time, and you're on a delay, so the less people talking, the better. So I'm just kind of sitting back and listening.
How bad? Check the delay. How bad am I?
It's a couple seconds.
Yeah, it's a couple seconds.
It's enough to notice.
It's like you look like a little bit, almost not quite a badly dubbed movie. Almost, but not quite.
Oh, okay. No Asian horror films this time around. Kept it straight up American.
American.
Yeah, American.
Horror.
Gotta say, I was very, very disappointed this time around on the Halloween rewatch. I thought, because it's Halloween. Halloween's the big daddy of the slashers. I thought it was going to be entertaining. I liked the first one, obviously. But at this point, the first one, it's kind of like when you watch some movies so much, you stop really watching them. You just start participating a little bit. Yeah. But the second one was okay. The third one, by the way, is raised. It kind of went up the ladder a little bit. I like that one a lot.
Now, we had a trivia.
We
had a trivia question this week about the movies that featured Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger, and everybody got it wrong that Halloween 3 was a movie with Michael Myers. Apparently, he's not in Halloween 3.
Right. Not even a little bit. It's about the mask. 3 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 3 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. The original plan, of course, was to make Halloween more anthological. So you would have a different story. Michael Myers' story was finished with the second movie. He got blowed up. And so did brought him back anyway. The fourth one was horrible. The fifth one, tolerable. The sixth one, I couldn't finish. Very bad movie. Well, yeah, I did. It was not as bad, I guess, as I used to think. The H2O was great. Then the one with Busta Rhymes is the worst. I started it. I stopped it. I can't do this. I can't do it.
You remember that movie Ghost Story
Halloween,
with Fred Astaire?
I was just about to put that on, as a matter of fact, because I don't remember it. I remember it being boring because the first time I tried to watch it, I was 12 years old. And it's about a bunch of old men telling ghost stories. What the is a 12-year-old going to want to? The only thing that would have made me want to watch it is when I was 12, I used to look through the HBO guide. Do you remember HBO guides would come to your house? And it would say V for violence. It would say like L for language. And then it would say BN for brief nudity and N for nudity. So I would go through all the movies and look for that N and BN. And that's the only reason why I put that movie on.
Isn't there a scene in that where someone falls about 13th floor through a skylight into a pool?
You're the one that saw it. Trust
Audience?
me, I can't. I'm about to. I'm about to put that on.
I haven't seen it since high school, so
is
I
a
can't.
fantastic zombie. Train to Busan, by the way, Dark Admiral. You guys go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, yeah. I was just going to answer MK. Even when Toronto went up 3-2, there was 0% doubt in my mind that LA wasn't going to come to Toronto and win the next two. I said until they're mathematically out of a season, I just think the Dodgers will win every year now because I said $2 billion in contracts. That's a lot of talent to overcome. No, I'm done.
Train to Busan is a fantastic zombie movie, says Dark Admiral. I truly believe that little girl in that movie, the ending where she's watching her dad die, that little girl was robbed of a supporting actress nod. Is Eric Breen mad at that game? Okay, you already answered that. Halloween 3 is my favorite one. I wish they would have gone with the anthology route after. I agree. I mean, Michael Myers is iconic and all, but they really didn't do anything with him afterwards. So, and he had such a great first couple of things. Dairy episode 2. Good Lord in heaven. Have you guys watched Dairy on HBO Max?
No.
Okay. Well, it's like the past, before the movies. And I'm watching the first episode. I tried to watch the second one today. I fell asleep. But watching the first episode, in the very beginning, a family picks up a little kid who is trying to run away because of the abuse in his house and so forth, so on. And at a certain point, a flying demonic vagina bat is flying around the car.
What?
And at a certain point, the mother of this flying demonic vagina bat grabs onto the umbilical cord, and it's flying around, and she's trying to get control of it by the umbilical cord. And what the honest F am I watching?
I gotta watch it now.
It turned out that it turned out to be okay. Eventually, the vagina bat just gets rid of the umbilical cord, and he actually can fly around. But it was. Oh, by the way, the vagina bat has a conjoined twin. Also, yeah, it was wild. It was wild. It just, yeah. So I was like, okay, well, let's see where this goes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. MK saying as bad as Halloween Resurrection was, at least Michael Myers doesn't die. Blumhouse trilogy moved the goalpost, started off supernatural, then was like, we'll make him human. The one thing I didn't like about Resurrection, Halloween, this not just Resurrection, but the sixth one, is they tried to explain Michael Myers. I like the idea of he's just pure evil. Yeah, that's fine. That's all they need to go for. So I don't mind them being human and not something more than. Let's see.
You don't always
something
need
that was on my Halloween bingo card. Yeah, exactly. Some villains, you don't. Sometimes you just want the villains to be villains. You don't need an explanation. Yeah. Let's see. Vagina bat. What the my dad said. It's wild. LOL. He watched a movie called Weapons. Said it was weird. It's all right. It was good. It's on HBO Max right now. Gail liked it. I liked it. It didn't go in the direction I thought it would. Tell you the truth, but that's fine. I don't mind that at all. If I can't predict a movie, that is not a bad thing.
Thank you for.
Let's see. All kinds of quotes coming out of each.
I'm glad. Thank you for saying I look good. I feel 500% better. That's what. It's that. It was the worst experience of my life. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just glad my husband said you're going to the hospital now, and I went, and I did go for my post-op checkup for the 5 little cuts they put in my belly, and he said they healed up perfectly, and he said just keep off the spicy, keep off the fatty foods, and keep off the sodas, sodas is the worst one for me, not being able to have a soda. So I'm sitting here looking at my Grape Crush, my Canada Dry Cherry, and my Strawberry Crush, and the Mug Root Beer. I love me some soda, but I can't have it because it's carbonated. They put CO2 in you when they cut you open. They put CO2 so they can see. Yeah, oh, yeah. That's mead. That's mead. Although I don't like tea, and I can't have Sprite because it's got their lime makes me sick. But yeah, they put CO2 in you to puff you up so they can see what they're doing. So that gave me gas like you wouldn't believe after that. But yeah.
By the way, Desert Rose, I like the photos you've been posting.
What?
I like the photos that Desert Rose has been posting.
Oh, okay. Oh, on
Twitter.
Also on Sports Ball, yeah.
Yep.
I have to take a look at some of
them. Oh, by the way, if anybody's in here and you're on Twitter and you're not part of Sports Ball, you want to be, just give us a heads up.
Yeah, just let us know.
To answer Desert Rose, I can't describe it. Just it's kind of a watch it, and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'll be missing. Yeah, I'll be missing that one. No vagina pets for me.
that's kind of like Everybody Loves Raymond, and the mother did that sculpture. Is that what you kind of think? She did a sculpture that
I've never watched that.
You've never watched it? Oh my God! There's one episode.
The
where
word I was looking for. I was going to say this is my favorite, by the way. This got discontinued.
Oh,
of course.
Yeah. So when we had some extra money, I bought a few cases.
Yeah.
And I saw that. Yeah, when they were like regular price, now people are charging $15 for it. I found one person not charging $15 for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hello to RDV. So what horror films have you been watching there, RDV?
Robot Teen? Yes. None.
Yeah, Robot Teen.
The only one
you don't watch scary movies?
I don't watch gore movies like that. I watched well, you see them. Go to the Street Movie Show. Reviewed them. Rob and I reviewed
the Hammer.
The Mummy, the Hammer films. We did the Mummy, and then we did the Brides of Dracula.
Yeah. I watched. There's a Mummy film from the 1990s. It's in color. I don't know who did it, but it was pretty good. It's on HBO Max right now. I couldn't find the Universal Mummy, so I don't know who did that one. Captain America director cut is on.
Oh, that's the 1990s version. The one where I pointed out that costume to you. You remember that one day I said,
okay.
That costume.
90s Mummy?
Yeah.
Or 90s?
No, 90s Captain America.
I bet Gary. No. Yeah.
Yeah. The Boris Karloff Mummy movie was boring to me. I really liked the Hammer one. The Hammer one just made it much more fun.
I was saying the same thing about Dracula. I rewatched the Universal Dracula movie, and it was
Christopher Lee is the better Dracula.
I'll be right back.
I did see that they now have the Frank Langella Dracula on Netflix.
Oh, that is a good one. I remember watching that when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Frank Langella. He's a great actor all around. Anyway, he was great in the Superman Returns as Perry White. He was great in Dave as that.
Dave, yes.
He was Skeletor.
Yeah, and he was Skeletor.
His best role.
No, not his best role.
He's just a good all-around actor.
Oh yeah.
Austin, I do have the attention span for Universal Dracula and the Mummy. I just thought it was a boring movie for the Mummy compared to what they do with Peter Cushing and the Mummy versus the Hammer film.
The Hammer. They go all out.
You could try to argue, say, well, that one was 1931. Of course, it's going to be a little boring compared to the color one. The Hammer one is what the Hammer did to realize that they need to do to separate themselves from Universal is put actual good-looking women in there.
Oh, yeah.
And actually do the Victorian sets.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But, I don't know. Go ahead, Jesse.
I was going to say, the first time I saw the original, the Bela Lugosi Dracula, I was a freshman at William and Mary, and they have an amphitheater down by the lake where they used to have a colonial drama called The Common Glory, which is sort of like the Lost Colony, down in Manteo, North Carolina. And they cleaned it all up, and on Halloween they showed us Dracula and I think Phantom of the Opera, the original. So that was really cool.
Yeah,
I heard you guys got an election coming up in your state.
I beg your pardon?
You guys have an election coming up in your state?
Yes, we do. voting for governor. I'm going to go vote tomorrow.
Cool.
Stop.
The crazy white liberal's going to win, isn't she?
She probably is. She's got a lead, and there's so many people in Northern Virginia. She'll probably win.
Because they asked
That's
us,
sad.
will you work with President Trump to create jobs? Her answer, no.
Because New Jersey's also got election. New Jersey and New York both have an election coming up too, as well. But I hope Virginia at least will be less crazy than the New Yorkers, because anybody who was conservative has left like 10 years ago.
Into Florida and chased me into Indiana.
What did?
That sucks. All the New Yorkers went down to Orlando and raised the price of rent, and Gail and I had to get out of town.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And normal people can't afford to go to Disney anymore.
No. I was saying on a live stream where you had that Disney channel for a little bit, and I said when they raised it to 108, I said, watch within a couple of years. It took a little longer than I thought, but I said in a couple of years you're going to see $200 tickets, because if you already raised it above 100, you're no longer thinking of families. You're not thinking like Walt Disney. Walt Disney, the way Disney came about, Walt Disney World came about, or Walt Disneyland, since it was the first one. Walt Disney took his kids to the county fair, and he noticed there was a bunch of people there. They didn't want to be there. They acted like they didn't want to be there. It was dirty. There was garbage on the things. You went to a ride, and the guy seemed less interested in making anybody happy than just getting done with his shift. So he wanted to make a place where people could take their families and feel welcome and feel entertained and so forth. Disney, of course, they're going to charge what they need to charge, but it was really, when he first started out, it was to give a place that families could go to.
Yep.
And he wanted to keep it so the price was something, maybe attainable for your average family. Obviously, there's going to be people that are too poor to go, but nowadays they have decided, they're catering to the rich. They're catering to double income, no kids. They're not worried about the families anymore, which is stupid, because double income, no kids doesn't leave a legacy.
True.
I love Disney. I actually grew up with Disney World, literally. And I loved it. Therefore, I brought my children. Somebody with no kids.
You were there when they were
kids
building
to
it.
to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew well.
They were getting done when they built. They started in 69. They ended in 71. So I was there. Yeah, I was there when they built it. I was a baby, but yeah. But one of the earliest photos of me is with my mom's holding me in front of the castle. I'm a little baby.
They tried to drop you off at the castle, leave you there, but they wouldn't let them. Take care of my child.
Probably.
Like, can't leave him here. I need a little bird too. You had a little bird on your shoulder.
Oh, by the way, that actually happened. I was working at Twister, and I noticed these kids were in their stroller and nobody's near them. Like, are these your children, sir? I asked, nobody's going. So I called the man. This is before I was a manager, and I called the manager. We called them leads, and I said, we've got abandoned kids here. So he comes in. We get security, and we're all waiting. And they say, well, we don't know how this is going to happen. Can you hang out? There was a couple of women. They needed the guys to be big, right? I guess. And the father of the children come out. We ain't helping you at all. There's no intimidation coming from us to this guy. And we asked him about it. We said, you can't leave your kids out like this. And security's going to need to talk to you. He goes, I didn't leave them by themselves. The older kid is watching the younger kid. They're like 4 and 3.
Oh, gee.
Maybe.
Oh, no.
So they ended up getting escorted out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Hello to Jim. And Tony Hayes is here. Cool.
Tony Hayes.
One
in
slick
my
dude's
mind.
here now. One I like is the 2010 Wolfman. That was good. Yeah, wait, no. One slick dude's been here for a while. Austin says, whereas in Horror of Dracula, he speaks in the beginning and intelligent, but then for the rest of the movie, he's evading Van Helsing and being a monster.
All right, now that we went live,
I did like that 2000. I just watched The Howling. I don't remember.
Prince of Darkness, Austin.
What? No,
We're having a separate conversation.
we were live already.
I'm just messing with you because
Austin
you
Proctor,
have,
Rob, and I are reviewing.
Oh, you missed a tree? Well, it was left behind in Pennsylvania. I may or may not get a tree this year. It depends on the budget. I am now in Florida, and I love it here.
We need a GoFundMe for Mariah's tree.
No.
Wait. So does that mean the rest of us are going to start moving states now?
What the rest of the what?
You and Eve switch states or moved around different states now. So me and Breen have to move.
Yep, you have to swap.
Yeah.
Breen, you can go to
Which one?
Pennsylvania.
Horror? I watched Prince of Darkness. That was kind of slow, but it like when it starts getting going, it's actually good. The John Carpenter movie, that was pretty good. I watched Silver Bullet last night. I'm too old to play Hardy Boys meets Reverend Werewolf. I love that line.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about the Hammer film, Prince of Darkness.
Watched the Robert Eggers
I was talking about
Nosferatu last weekend. That was pretty cool.
Sweet. Yeah, that was real. That is one of the most beautiful films. I mean, the cinematography in that is amazing.
It had some really cool
it's
imagery.
really good. Okay, I at first I was like, why is he talking like that? This is brilliant acting. I don't know if he thought of this or if the director thought of this, but whoever thought of it is brilliant.
What my best friend told me is that the actor really worked on that voice for a while.
I was wondering, why is he talking like this? And then it occurred to me, Dracula's dead. Why would he breathe? So it's him conscientiously putting air into his lungs to talk. I was like, oh, great freaking job. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, yeah. I've never thought of it before. In all of the vampire movies I ever watched, I never thought that they were dead, therefore they wouldn't breathe, and their voices, it wouldn't be Frank Lagella's smooth operator vampire, it would be actually a messy vampires are messy creatures.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire is the best vampire movie. It's a true story too.
Let's see. Hello to Eric and his kitty cat. Well, you don't have to run. We know what you look like.
And by all means,
by the way,
Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot.
All I know is that every time it's the second time Eric's trying his camera. He did it last night. He was clean shaved. Now he's like the next time he's gonna turn it on, he's gonna have a beard.
Yeah, pretty much.
I tried to do an AI version with Dominic, guy who made a puppet of me.
Palpatine?
Hold on, don't tell me. Puppetine, but his name is not Harry Potter. What is his goddamn name?
Well, he's never. We don't see it online though, so we haven't doxed him yet.
Okay, it's Pixel.
Yeah.
Professor Pixel. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, whenever I met him, I called him. I don't even remember his real name. I
remember it.
I
know
what it is too. It's a great name.
That's weird. I've never heard of it before.
It's a fine Irish name.
I remember the one with the coolest name. He looked like a geek. He talked with a high-pitched voice. Nightwolf, thank you. And his well, now I can't say it. But his first name was Duke, and his second name was something along the lines of machine gun your ass. It was like one of the badass names I've ever heard. It was like really cool.
It was like badass or something. Yeah, it's like
yeah. So I tried an AI version of us, and this is what came up. What I put
You
in
gotta do
the
overlay.
background.
Can't do background.
I gotta put it on the overlay.
Yeah, put it on the overlay.
There you go. Yeah,
That's creepy.
because it was
There's Palpatine. Ah,
fun.
Yeah,
and
it
it
is.
was silly and it was stupid.
ah. Who's Indiana Jones? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I think that was
Is that Dom?
Oh, yeah, that was Dominic. I was trying to think, okay, so we're gonna have everybody, and I wanted maybe a movie or something that could represent each person and all that kind of
Pixel guy in Harry Potter,
stuff.
and he's so short.
and he's definitely not that short because what
Stupid
I
to
was
do.
told.
Yeah, he's like 6
Come
feet tall.
on. Here we go. But I thought it would be fun to do. But what I didn't know was Eric Green.
Shit.
Eric Green's a vato man.
Totally not cyborg.
Yeah, I like
Brina looks just like you in her readings.
And it's-
Cyborg.
It's not even the fact that he's like it's the gun belt or whatever the hell that is. Also,
You know, the guy with the hat on the far
Well-
right, that could be Zach, actually, because Zach always wears a freaking tie.
Yeah,
and Zach looks like that, but
Why
it's
do you
supposed
look like
to be.
Why do you look like a gay Democrat?
yes, you did.
I know, right?
Hey.
Why is there? Okay, so here was the prompt. Here's the prompt. It was a bald guy with glasses with a green and blue bird on his shoulder.
Yeah,
A man dressed like Fred Flintstone. A blonde hair Tolkien elf in a flowing white gown. A dark haired Tolkien elf in a flowing white gown. A Filipino man dressed as Indiana Jones, and a tall guy dressed as Harry Potter, or a tall guy that looks. No, it was a Muppet that looks like Harry Potter.
all you did
And
is
this is what they came up with.
Oh, I nailed it.
Yeah.
I love the fact there's a no ghost sign on your shirt for Florida. So it means like they didn't put me in there.
Oh, that's because one of the others was a guy with long hair in an NRA cap wearing a Ghostbusters outfit.
They
Yeah,
probably
they're really, it's really
so-
like an NRA hat.
I have a feeling that it got kicked out because certain props are not good on if you try to do the big.
That's because I want to get my photograph taken.
Yeah, maybe. Now, it just so happens that Dark Admiral, I think it was.
Yeah, he did one.
I did not know that the girls were elves.
Admiral came up with a bit.
Bring
There
you
you
out
go.
DI.
Yeah, that's the better one.
Yeah.
Look at Palpatine. He's got legs.
But it looks like a Muppet. Right. I know, right?
The funny
That's
part,
awesome.
though, the funny part though is Indiana Jones kind of looks like Breen when I put his face over it.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But that's how
Breen,
now I mentioned to somebody.
Yeah.
I
There was
mentioned to
another one.
somebody what?
I was gonna say you have another one where you had Fred. They had gray hair. There was another
There's a
one in the
couple.
group.
In sports ball, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got it.
Kind of looks like an escaped prisoner.
Um,
Which one?
I
The
think it
first
was
one or this one?
this right here.
We have a Ving Rhames looking Breen.
yeah, because he's totally not Cyborg.
And he's still not Winston either.
No, he's totally not Winston either.
Wait, that's not it. Where
No,
I couldn't get a hold of that one. I think. Yeah, it's in there, but I couldn't get it
You couldn't
here.
get it, okay.
Basically.
Oh,
So,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
But one of the things I always wanted for the YouTube header was it starts off with me, and then like we're all in different superhero outfits or something like or whatever it is, our pop culture favorite thing. I know it's not Breen's, but Breen looks like Fred Flintstone. What are we gonna do? But like it would be me, and then RDV and Eric, and then it would be Dominic and I guess Pixel, and it would be Maranya, and it would just go down the line. And so it's everybody who is a part of the show, whether you're in the chat or not, in our our favorite pop culture thing. That's what I always wanted. I'm just not the artist to do it, and I can't do the AI shit to save my life. Breen has a closet full of loincloths, I'll bet. Breen has a closet full of shit. I can't remember the joke. It's a community thing. Hawthorns. That's it. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know. I kind of like Ving Rhames looking Breen.
Yeah, that does. It works because he plays Cyborg, and he plays Winston for the Ghostbusters and a few other characters. So it's kind of funny that they made him a bit of a black Fred Flintstone.
Because the AI listens to our show.
Hey, they must.
I've been typecast.
Right? Yeah. There's the gray one. But I found the gray alternate, but it's not the same though. I'm getting it though. I gotta wait for Twitter. Okay. Twitter runs really slow on the PC.
For me, not for me though. Well,
especially when I have I'm on a StreamYard thing. So.
Oh yeah. But I
read a new comic book.
Oh, what new comic book did you read?
What do you consider new?
Define new.
How old is it to us that you consider new?
It was on last week's thing. Hold on just a second. Maybe I can find the title. It was a horror anthology book.
Oh, that could be a bad problem.
Called Hello Darkness.
Hello. Oh
no.
Hello.
Breen will tell you about that.
The first issue that was terrible. If you weren't.
Wait, what? You read it?
The first, that title, the first issue. If you weren't, let's put it this way: if you didn't vote for Kamala enthusiastically twice, you would have hated it.
Oh, they had a couple of stories like that. I mean, it was straight up. The Republicans are coming. I agree with you. There was one decent story in there, but a lot of them were just, holy crap, aren't these people horrible?
It was probably a lot better than the Absolute Batman was this week.
No, comparable.
There's a gray one. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
it's not natural, though, because he doesn't have gray hair.
Yeah, it's crazy. Eric has really very nicely coiffed. He has a nice coif of dark hair.
But true story, though, that's how tall a Palpatine is compared to me.
Oh no,
I'm not.
Palpatine compared to you, Vigman, the real person, yes, but Pixel, he's tall.
I'm 5'9". He probably is a foot.
He's like 6'4"?
He's taller than you. He's 6. Yeah, no, he's not 6'4", but he's like 6.
No, he's probably 6. So yeah.
Yeah, my husband's like.
Yeah, I know, but he's got weak kneecaps.
Yeah, everybody's taller than me now. I was 5'7".
Well, we're not talking about who can beat who.
I'm just saying I can bring him down to my level, so he's not taller than me.
Yeah, but I used to be 5'7". I am now officially. When they measured me the other day at the doctors, they said I'm 5'3". I lost 4 inches.
If him and I ever got to fight in real life, I'd be like, I'm gonna make a Palpatine permanently. Here you go, yeah, the legs.
Oh yeah.
But it is. But who? I guess I'm holding.
I let myself go, so I don't have my arms anymore.
Yeah. In the arms.
Or a green flashlight that's projecting. Maybe that's supposed to be a ghost trap.
Yeah, maybe.
It looks like a lunch pail. I just got out the job, got my lunch pail, and then there's a little ghost comes out. Oh my gosh.
But I thought, like, when I was doing the
okay. Wait, hold on a second.
Eric's going to bed.
Yeah, I'm checking out.
Eric?
Happy rest of the Halloween, kids.
Yes, you and Coco get some good rest.
See you sometime tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you later.
We are.
Same for me.
I am doing the auction.
Okay. You two, Trusty, get some good rest.
Trusty.
All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Be safe, man. Take care. I am doing the auction tomorrow. I put together what I think is a fun, a lot of good books and such.
Yeah.
So please join at 8:30 for that.
Better.
I could always use help in the conversation in the beginning. It's always a little bit stumbly. Getting used to it.
Well, V and I are kind of busy on Saturday nights, early in the Saturday night.
I know y'all started doing readings and such.
Yep.
Oh, it's Lady Godiva says Desert Rose for Halloween. My horse for a parade in Santa Fe. Halloween parade. Oh,
cool. Oh, cool.
I guess it would be like a bodysuit. You weren't actually nude. Yeah.
Okay, the wig. If you had the really long wig, that would be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Wigs are expensive because you have to pay for the hair and stuff, the legs.
Austin saying, I saw the Twilight Zone movie for the first time this week. That was good. Halfway through, I thought, gee, I wonder which one of these short stories was directed by Spielberg. Kick the can. Yeah. I like that one. I like that movie. It was a lot of fun. And I like to kick the can, by the way.
Oh, that was a remake of the original. That was on the original Twilight Zone.
Right. The John Lithgow.
Yeah.
There were two that were in the original. Yeah. The John Lithgow, which was the William Shatner one in Twilight Zone. And then the Joe Dante. The Joe Dante was also in the original, where the boy that sends people out to the field.
Oh my gosh. They did do on the sequel to the Twilight Zone, the more modern version. They actually did do a sequel to that with Billy Mummy, and his daughter played his daughter in the show.
The more I look at that, it's George Perez /E.
Oh my gosh, yes. That doesn't.
If only I had even a little of his artistic talent, that would be cool.
Yep.
I know,
but
they wouldn't hire you anyway.
So what other horror films did you kids watch this year? And what are you looking forward to in the family season? I guess would be a decent question.
I don't discuss those types of films online.
Yeah. I have to find.
I do. I talk about horror all the time.
I have to find it online, but I love The Legend of Hell House.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is.
It's good because it's not really gory, and it just you know what happens, but you don't have to see the blood. That's why.
Yeah, we watched Fright Night with Roddy McDowall. That is such a fun film. It really is. It's got bad acting in it, but I love the friend Evo is always just kind of he's overreacting, but it pays off when he's doing the line dinner is in the oven. It's just.
Wait, did I didn't say George Lopez. I thought I said George Perez.
No. You said George Perez.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's okay. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, now, Desert Rose is saying she wore a bodysuit and has naturally long hair.
Oh.
And Austin Proctor
too.
says the costume or puppet, whatever they did for Gremlin on the remake of Nightmare Over 10,000 Feet, it looked amazing. It looked like a Stan Winston type creature.
It probably was because
Evil Ed, yeah, Dark Admiral.
I believe that I believe the last movie that the Stan Winston crew did was for Iron Man 1. That was their last major production, I believe. The Stan Winston studio. They did all the practical suits for that. That was I believe it was their last movie.
They should have kept with the practical suits.
I agree.
All the digital stuff it looked digital.
Well, they even with the practicals, they did jazz them up a teeny bit with CGI, but not that much.
But I enjoy it. You know what? The Fright Night remake isn't bad either, with Colin Farrell and yelling for something.
Ron disagrees with me, but I said the reboot's better than the original. I love Jerry, his version of Jerry. It's much more. And I'm not trying to rhyme here, but he was much more scary than Christopher or whatever his name is.
I think it was a benefit. I think it was a benefit of technology. But I can't argue with you. I think a lot of it would be nostalgia, but I think, I could see somebody liking the newer version.
The only thing I would say that the original has over the remake is the Vincent Price kind of like a ripoff guy they got in the first movie, the original movie, compared to David Tennant trying to play that role. So,
there were things that I didn't like. I was talking about the reading that Evil Ed did in the original. You don't care for it?
What do you mean reading?
No, the reading the line reading that Evil Ed does when the main guy gets something in his face and he looks, he goes, "You're so cool, Brewster." In the remake, he reads it wrong. It's like, "You're so cool, Brewster." And I was like, no.
Yeah, well, remember, it was McLovin.
So but also the Peter Vincent in the original was a vampire killer. He was a bad actor in bad Hammer vampire films. If you look at it, they resemble the Hammer vampire films. And I think that's one of the things that made it. This is a guy who lived a life of illusion, who is now brought into reality. And I think that Peter Vincent was better than the Peter Vincent that was in the remake of Fright Night.
Lady Godiva? Lady Godiva? I don't.
Lady Godiva, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Lady Godiva.
Yeah, she famously rode through a town to distract the soldiers or something like that. It was a very famous story.
Yeah, she rode through a town on a horse naked to distract soldiers.
Been there, done that.
And that's what she is famous for.
Yes.
Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
And also Godiva chocolate, which is still one of the best chocolates you can get out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. But like I said, all day long I've been just knockout tired.
We didn't expect
the
you to
original
go
Fright Night is great. Haven't seen the remixes. Yeah, that's what Eric said.
With your concussion,
I promised.
Yeah,
you really should.
We're going. Well, eventually, I would have had to do. I mean, tomorrow, of course, auction. I've got to make money. Oh my gosh, dude. We were on a payment thing where it's like we could every week we give like $300 or so, and we pay it that way. Okay, fine. It was easy to do. And then this time they said, "Oh, you're not eligible. You owe us the $900 by next Thursday." Like, okay, here we go again. Once, and it's only this one time because we weren't expecting. We didn't put aside money because we've been paying into it. But so now that's where we stand for tomorrow. So lots of fun. But that's fun times.
You need $900 for tomorrow's auction?
I'm not gonna let it get a sting. No, Gail gets paid $300 on Monday, and then she gets paid a little extra on Thursday. So obviously, we need, I need something to help supplement and help her out with the rent. But no, I don't need $800. It's $850. I don't need it all tomorrow. But
I figured, with your concussion, I figured we'd finish up our second reading, and then I would just go live on the channel. But there's clearly content on here because I know there's people we're looking forward to. So
you can see the remnants right here. You see that the tiny part of the goose egg.
You're lucky
you were Lady Godiva for how.
So you didn't fall down the stairs. You kind of tripped and you hit the wall,
or the stair.
or you don't remember at all because
yeah,
you
well,
blacked out.
Well, I do remember I was going fast, and then I had to catch myself, but couldn't, and it was not a slow. Oh, I'm sorry, Gailey. Gailey's trying to sleep. It was not a slow hit.
Ooh. Oh, that bird! Oof. That was a high pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, that you hear how he did like 3 quick like that. That's a warning. He got nervous when I clapped my hands. He got scared, so he called out a warning. That's what that is when they do 3 high pitched.
Oh, okay.
That is it's warning the flock that there may be danger.
It wasn't
around.
It wasn't a cute TTT. It was more like smoke alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what started the whole thing. MK, I have not seen the remake of the Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Oh, only saw you saw the original. I liked the original. It was fine. It had
To remind me, just remind me of should have been a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. It had the redheaded girl from Boogie Nights. She is like an Oscar-nominated actress. I can't remember the name of redhead Boogie Nights. She played a clown and banged the ladies' man in Ladies' Man. Stood without underwear. You don't have any panties on. You're going to the party in Robert Altman's movie. God dang it! Why can I not think of her name?
Don't know.
No idea.
She did that one alien movie. God damn it! What is her fucking name?
Alien movie.
She's the redhead with the freckles and. God damn it! Hannibal. She was. She played Clarissa. What's her name in Hannibal?
Jodie Foster.
Not Jodie
No,
Foster.
Jodie Foster was the Silent Lamb. No, she. God dang it! I'm gonna get this.
Google up redheads with no panties on. Google image search right now.
What was the movie? What was the movie that you just said besides? Okay, Hannibal. Okay, Hannibal movie.
I think they went over Marania's head.
What?
Have a good night, Dark Admiral.
I missed what you
I'm
said.
sorry, guys. You're watching me struggle. You're watching me struggle, and this is the way I've been.
Oh wait, okay.
By the way, this is the way I've been.
Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore. That's right. She was in that movie with where everybody went blind.
Marania, I said, quick, Google image search redheads without panties.
Oh God, no. What was okay?
That movie was called Shortcuts. Now that I can remember that now, that movie was called Shortcuts. It was by Robert Altman. I like some of his movies. Some
I
of his
guarantee
movies
you,
suck. Yeah.
if you actually did that image search, majority would probably be dudes. Wouldn't be real women.
Oh no.
Hey, Derek's leaving. All right, good night, Admiral.
Good night, Dark.
Have a good night. Yeah, I might call it quits here in just a second.
You should do that. You should get rest. I gotta get up early myself. Early.
At least, even if I don't fall asleep, just laying down will help.
That will help.
But I'll tell you what, these have been brilliant. I'm so glad to have these.
Oh yes, I agree with mine.
It's a newer prescription and everything.
So now
except
you
for I
can, now
didn't
you
do
can see the wall.
bifocals.
Now you can see the wall when you hit it.
Yeah. I got the concussion, and then they called and they said, "Oh, your glasses are ready." So I put them on. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It made me sick and gave me a headache immediately. Don't know about redhead, but Rebecca De Mornay was the big name. Yep. The Julianne Moore played the best friend that ended up getting killed.
Rebecca is from Blown Away.
Oh.
Yeah, she was on that with I believe it was Jeff Bridges.
Oh.
Yeah, Rebecca De Mornay was in Risky Business, and she was in that. And
she was a very big name, and then she kind of just faded away from.
She just went. Yeah, sometimes that happens. You know, there's so many that guys in movies who are like the supporting actor for a while, and then they disappear. She was just one of them. She's just the actress version of that.
Well, yeah, there's quite a few different female actors that have done that over the years, and all of a sudden they're just gone by the 90s or whatever, and they just quit acting. They'll do 6 movies and that's it. And they're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually a movie. There's actually a movie out there. Whatever happened to Barbara Hershey? Like she was huge in the '80s and then completely disappeared. Yeah, and she was in some really good movies. Officer and a Gentleman being one of them. It's time to quit in teen. Says.
Oh, that was
no Quiltatine. Yeah. Or
Quiltatine.
Quicker picker upper.
Right. So yeah.
Julianne Moore was another one. She's a hot redhead, but no.
Yeah, Julian. No, that is the person we're talking about.
I know. No,
so yeah, I did get a bump on my head, and I got I got a cut right here, also that the bird will not let heal. He lands on. It's like wow, red spot. Okay, all right, gang. You kids, I'm going to have an auction tomorrow at 8:30, and we'll probably do our. I'm going to stick to it, even though we've got horror titles. I'm going to stick to them for the rest of season 16, and that'll be on Sunday night. So a lot of fun. Hoping to make enough money tomorrow, so please be generous. So I could help Gail and go to the comic show on Sunday so I could pick up some 2s, 3s, 5s, and big dogs. Yeah. All right, kids, you guys have a great time. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for supporting the channel.
Yeah, no problem.
It really does mean a lot.
And remember,
and, you guys,
only you can start forest fires. Since Amy is sleeping now.
That's right.
There you go. Yeah. We need somebody to get.
Get out of here, MK.
Who is better, Silverstone's Batgirl or Ruby Rose's Batwoman?
I never saw Ruby Rose's Batwoman.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose was Kate Kane was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't see that. So
yeah,
Alicia Silverstone was going to be the Batgirl.
Alicia Silverstone.
She was,
all right,
she was Stephanie Brown trying to be Batgirl.
Nicolas Cage and Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yes.
Let's go. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.